Hello, Jester Good here, back with another haul video, and you can see my display is filled from top to bottom with Target and Toys R Us bags, because this is another clearance haul video. I got a lot of stuff from Target in the past 2 days, and even Toys R Us, and something so weird but so awesome that I just had to show it. So we'll get to that one first, and without further ado, let's take a look at what's inside the bags. Alright, so usually I'd leave the most exciting thing for last, but it's so weird. Let's just get the most exciting thing first. But don't get me wrong, all the other stuff is actually really awesome clearance. Basically, all the clearance is 30% off or higher. But this one is weird, alright? I will show you the set I got at Target. Keep in mind, this was at Target. Now tell me what's wrong with this. This is the Arctic Icebreaker set from last year. It's a Toys R Us exclusive. So wait. So I got a Toys R Us exclusive at Target? What? Doesn't make sense, right? Well, if you think about it, once you see something odd at Target, you're going to get it for a good price, all right? And I always follow this mindset, and it's helped me so many times before. So I see this in the aisle, all right? I see it actually in the spot where the Arctic base was at, because all the other sets that were in that row were just Arctic base sets, you know, the Arctic research base or whatever they call it, the big Arctic set. This is the biggest one, but the big Arctic set that's available at every retailer, and you can still find it. So I find this there, but I didn't even notice that at first. I had to like double take. I'm like, wait, what? This is a Toys R Us exclusive, and you know, thank the Lord I have a big like knowledge of Lego, because if I didn't have a knowledge, I wouldn't even bring this up. But that was this lone copy, and then the rest were just Arctic research sets. And so I'm like, okay, I gotta get this scanned, because this is a Toys R Us exclusive set at Target. So I scan it up. It says item not found. So once that happens, my heart's beating, because that means I'm gonna get this for an amazing price. So what I do is I take this to the customer service desk, and you know, I'm waiting, and I get, you know, a very helpful lady in the customer service, and I'm like, you know, I found this in the aisle, and I wanted to ring it up because I didn't know the price, and it was kind of near the clearance section, which was a little bit near the clearance section. Maybe I exaggerated just a bit with that, which I do feel kind of bad for saying that. I didn't have any mean intentions, but I kind of said it was near the clearance section, which it was far from the clearance section. And so so she brings it up, and she's like, it's not ringing. Well, let me see. And she's like, it's just not ringing. Well, I want to see how much it costs online. And so she types in something, and she's like, oh, it says $13 online. What? $13? This is a $130 set, and it says $13 online. I don't know what the heck she searched up. I don't know what item she was looking at. Maybe she just typed in LEGO City and she saw the smallest set. But I was like, $13, if that's the price, I'll buy it. And so I handed her over, my card, and she scanned it up, and then I got this set for $13. An $130 set for $13. So that really made me feel bad about saying it was near the clearance section, because it really wasn't. But I got an amazing... I mean, what am I supposed to do in that situation? Should I have said, this is a $130 set. How can I say $13? Should I just do what I did and keep my mouth shut? Did she really search this up, and maybe somehow in the system it says $13? I don't know, but I just was freaking out, so I just said, let me take it for $13. And the clearance gods really smiled upon me that day, like they usually do. I mean, it's just, it's a crazy world. And so, you can even see the receipt right here. $13. That's it. This is a receipt. And the specific thing to note is that this little number right here, the DPCI code, that is not a real DPCI code. So I guess she just put in a random thing. Maybe she was just like, I don't even want to search it up. But she made it seem like she was searching it up. She's like, I'll just give it to the kid for $13. And so there you go. This is it. $13. $13.14. Why me? Why me? This is like a note, like, why me? I gotta do some good stuff with this Lego. I mean, I've donated before. I won't donate this one, though, because I have been looking at this set, but I don't know. I'm thinking of starting a charity. I really am. I shouldn't say that, but really am. Alright, anyways, let's get to the other deals. So, that was my crazy, weird story. I don't even know what the heck happened there. And next up, just as almost as awesome clearance, because this is a great deal. I got the Hurricane Heist set of LEGO Ultra Agents for not that price, because I knew they marked everything down. So it scanned up for 25, or sorry, not, oh wait, yeah. What am I saying? I thought this was $25. I'm going so crazy with this stupid the icebreaker on the back. Yeah, I did get it for that price. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, it was 35 bucks for a $70 set, which is awesome. That's half off. Been looking for the sets, and I'm really trying to finish all the 2014 sets that I want. So I could do that the best of 2014 on my spring break in a few weeks. So that's awesome. You can even see it right there, 15% off. So it's all good. And we'll put that right there. And then I also got another Ultra Agent set that I've been wanting to get. Toxica's Toxic Meltdown, one that I don't have, for $40. So that's $40, which is not the correct price right there. I got it for $20. You see, I'm going crazy with this. Oh man, I'm going crazy with this icebreaker that I'm messing up all the prices. Yes, I got this for $20, half off, which is awesome because I want that girl right there. I want that guy right there. And the structure itself seems so cool. So that is just a really, really dope set. Okay, so what else did I get? This little sucker right here for $7. So that's 30% off, which I've heard people getting this for like 20, so I was like 30, I don't think it's going to go down any further, because I usually don't buy stuff at 30, but since it's such a new set, I was like, this is the last tri-pack I need. So I was like, why not? And I love these tri-packs. Actually, I think this is the best thing to come out of Chima since the whole theme started, because these are so freaking cool. I love this. And I love them. The minifigures of Chima aren't bad at all. I mean, especially these that look a little bit more serious. So I'll definitely be using the pieces for mocks or displays, or even just displaying them, because the wolves look awesome. Or sorry, the saber-tooths look awesome. The saber-tooth wolves and the ice bears are my favorite type of tribes, and the crocs. Crocs are cool too. And also, I got this sucker right here, and this wasn't at Target. This was at the Toys R Us, which this is the Mos Eisley Cantina, which I probably pronounced wrong, for $55, which isn't a bad price. It's not, you know, half off, but it's a great price for a set that I haven't seen on clearance anywhere. What I did was I went to Toys R Us, and on ToysRUs.com, they had it for $55, so I was hoping to get it for $55 plus some coupons I had, but they're so lame, and they don't have the same prices as their online store, so the only way I could get it at $55 is if I price matched with their own store, which I don't know why they would do that, but that meant I couldn't use coupons, but whatever, you know, this is still an amazing deal to get this set, because it's an amazing set that I've been trying to get up, and that was the last set that was preventing me from making the best sets of 2014, so that production on that video will start very soon. Trying to really make it my best video yet, I don't know, but we'll have to see how that turns out. And the only one I got today, because I got all this crap yesterday, and I say crap very affectionately. This is the only little thingy-majiggy I got today. This was $3.50. Just a little refuse vehicle, I think they call it on Burke set, which is awesome. Little poly bag was in the Easter section, which didn't have that little sucker, so I collect poly bags. I have a whole bunch unopened, which I gotta open. Yeah, that's it for that. And that's it for all the Lego. I mean, I am so astounded that I got the icebreaker. It was a weird story. People may say it's unethical. People may say, you tell me, what did I do there? Was it unethical to buy it for $13, or should I just have left it there? But then again, if I left it there, I don't think anybody would question it, and it would just, I don't even know what they would do with it. So it was just a weird situation that, you know, that's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. And I do have one last thing to share that I got. I know a lot of you guys like my Amiibo stuff, so I am going to be making a collection video on that because it was voted the most like wanted video out of like a whole selection of videos. So I did get this little guy right here. This is Pikachu Amiibo, which is a little bit dusty because it was on the shelf for a while. I got this at the same Target I got the icebreaker and everything. And you can see that cute little fellow right there. Only Wave 1 Amiibo besides Marth and Villager that I didn't have. And you can see him right there. He's just adorable, and finally got that sucker, so I'll open him up and, you know, put him on display. So that Amiibo collection video will probably come out in spring break, so keep an eye out for that. I know it's not Lego related, but like I said, I put a whole selection of videos and people voted that as the most wanted to see. So, you know, I'll deviate from Lego once in a while. to put out an interesting video. So that's it for all my stuff. I can't even pan out because the icebreaker is such a huge set. So we'll just kind of do an over the head box shot. So I got the Cantina at 55. That's like, I don't know, 30% off. I'm not even calculating that. I got this sucker right here, Tuxedo's Meltdown, for 50% off at 20. The Cyclone something, I don't remember what it's called, Cyclone Bear, I don't even know what it's called, for $35, which I've been wanting forever, but I just can't name the price, especially because of the minifigures. The minifigures really make me want it. I don't really care about the actual build, but the minifigures are so cool. And the icebreaker set I got for, I think, 90% off, $13 on a $130 set, which is freaking crazy. And that was just weird. I don't know. I have bad feelings, but maybe I'm just having like buyer's remorse of you know, buying it at such a good price. And then I also got this little sucker at full price, and then this Pikachu for full price. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this little haul video. Tell me if you guys have been finding anything at Target, because Target's having insane deals, just like Walmart is. I mean, Walmart's having really crazy, but the Walmart at my the Walmarts near me never really have good clearance, at least since like 2012. And so that's it for now. I'm just rambling on at this point, so I'll see you guys later.